So out for a ride this morning, and I am starting in beautiful Burnt Island. If you don't know, it is in the Kingdom of Fife, just after Aberdour. Aberdour's a lot nicer, but I've never been down here before. Not that I can remember anyway. And yeah, so my plan is a little ride through Fife, up the Fife coast. Obviously starting here in Burnt Island, and probably ending in St Andrews, which is at the sort of top end of Fife, the top of the little Scotty dog, if you like. But I'll stop off in a few places, do a little bit of video riding along, and talk the usual shite that I do, pointing out interesting features along the way. Anyway, I'm going to head off for now, and yeah, I wonder what that is, eh? And let's go through Burnt Island and see what this quaint little seaside town has to offer. Probably not much. Let's check it out. I mean, as a child I used to come to Burnt Island quite a lot because they had a cracking beach, they had an arcade, and because I'd be with my dad, they had plenty of pubs. My dad liked to drink. We'll just leave it at that. Anyway, let's just take a little ride through. Lady, where are you going? So this is the start of the high street, if you like, the Star Bar. And I mean, I don't think I've ever been out drinking in Burnt Island. I know my dad has. Like I said, he used to take me to the beach, I'd get dumped in the arcade, he'd find into a couple of pubs, and yeah, then he used to drive me us home. Yeah, anyway, different times. Kingdom Amusements, there we go. I spent a lot of time in there. Yeah, I always thought it was bigger. I mean, you know, as a child, I remember Burnt Island being quite a vibrant place. Oh, there used to be, and I think they still do, the Burnt Island games, and the shows are down here, and the Highland games and all that, sort of the old port bar, yeah. That pink building used to be a snooker club. Yeah, so this big green bit down the bottom there, now that's where the shows are, and I believe they still have them. And you can see out there the beach. Now, the beach of Burnt Island is huge, massive. You know, when the tide's out, you can see it across there. And now the tide is out, the sands are, you know, they go out a fair bit, but you've got to be careful when you're out there because they are like quicksand, and that you can get stuck pretty easily, you know. Tide comes in and you're fucked. You need the Coast Guard to come and help you. Untitled Bowling Club. My dad played bowls. Anyway. So I suppose this is the older part of Untitled and the nicer bit, I would say. There is another road out of Untitled which is up the top area, up that way, and it's the sort of newer part. There's a mixture of new houses and sort of houses from the 70s, that sort of thing. A graveyard. Now along here, and I don't know if it's still open, is I think it's called the Parkway Hotel, which is where, oh no, the Kingswood Hotel. Now the Kingswood Hotel is where my mum and dad got married. The Kingswood. There we go. And they had their wedding reception in that hotel. Now you can see the beach. Now, also along here is Petticoat Bay. Now, I was a child, there used to be caravans on both sides of the roads. On the road, sorry. The land that they sat on is now gone. And there was a time where you could come along here and see, like, you can still see there's some sort of chalets there, but you can see some of them sort of tinkering on the edge. And just at the bottom of the sort of cliff, I suppose, smashed up caravans that had fallen into the sea. Now this is now Kinghorn, and here, where all these houses are, used to be Kinghorn Garage. I bought quite a few cars from Kingswood Garage when I was first learning to drive. And I remember, and this would be worth millions now. They once had Princess Diana's Sierra RS 500 Cosworth. Now, if you've been watching the news, Princess Diana's Escort RS Turbo Series 1 has just sold at auction for £650,000. Crazy. Now, I remember that place having her Sierra RS 500, you know, in black, and they had it for sale, and it was honestly a 100% genuine article. It belonged to Princess Diana. I remember going and looking at it and seeing the V5 and everything like that, and yeah, it was genuinely her vehicle. You know, they had everything to prove it. I can't remember how much they had it for sale for. I'm sure it was, you know, a lot of money at the time. But you can imagine now, how much is that going to be worth? You know? So Kinghorn, not much you can say about Kinghorn really. I'm sure it's a very nice place. There's some nice houses, and when you go, people that just walk out in the street. But hey, it's nice to be nice. Kinghorn. And after Kinghorn, we have Kirkcaldy. Now, I used to live in Kirkcaldy, right across from Starks Park, which is Kirkcaldy's local football team is Raith Rovers, and Starks Park is where Raith Rovers play. And I had a flat pretty much straight across from the ground. Kirkcaldy is famous as the home of linoleum. And Billy Connolly used to do this sketch, you know, as you came off the train in Kirkcaldy, the first thing you'd say was, "What's that smell?" Because when they were, you know, producing all the world's linoleum, seemingly this place stank absolutely to high heaven. There we go. Welcome to the Langtoon. Twindriff Ingolstadt, wherever that may be. So again, Kirkcaldy, a little seaside town, and it also has a fair, Links Fair, which is held every year, and it's on the Esplanade, so they shut off the road and it has the shows. Again, it was a big deal when I stayed here, probably is now as well. I think they were here for a week. Here we are, the Esplanade. So Kirkcaldy is, I mean, I was here not that long ago, just for a sort of wander round, and it's changed quite. I didn't think you were going to stop there. It's changed quite a lot. I mean, when I lived here, I remember Kirkcaldy was, you know, quite a jumping place. You had couple of nightclubs, most famously Jackie O's, which is now a car park. But Jackie O's nightclub was, you know, famous. They ran buses all over Scotland to bring people to Jackie O's. It had a tunnel which was mirrored that joined two parts of the club together, and yeah, it was just a great place. I've got a lot of brilliant memories from Jackie O's. Just banging time. Oh, the road's closed. So anyway, along there was where Jacques was, but the road is closed. And like I said, the place in a car park anyway. So probably just going to pause this here because there is not much more in Kirkcaldy to really see or talk about.